All right, everybody, this is Anthony Thomas. Look, I'm sick as a dog right now, and I'm going to explain to you in this episode why this podcast is late and why I feel like crap, but I'm still here because I'm that type of guy. So, are you ready? You are? Cool. Let's do it. Hello, everybody. I am back. This is S. Anthony Thomas. This is the S. Anthony Thomas Show. And this basically is the official start of the 2021 season, my friends. And I had some things I wanted to talk about on this episode. You plan out your shows, but I'm going to have to throw the plan out this time because essentially what you're listening to, is the stomach virus episode. This episode, I was going to and planned to record it earlier this morning, but I felt so unbelievably bad. I actually had my hand on the phone going, am I going to have to call a damn ambulance? Is that what I'm going to have to do? Because sometimes you'll have things that happen to you that aren't really life-threatening per se, but they make you feel so bad you feel like they're life-threatening at the time. One of them is food poisoning. If you've ever had food poisoning, oh my goodness, you feel like for 24 hours, you feel like that's it for you. You start having, your life starts flashing before you. Oh man, and stomach virus is another one. You're sitting there going, is this it? And that's what it felt like earlier today. Because when you have a stomach virus, man, it's like the virus is mad at you, man, because you have during the course of the year and of your life, you've had food poisoning a bunch of times. You just didn't notice it. You thought it was an upset stomach. You've had a stomach virus many times. You just thought you ate something bad, but it wasn't the severe version. But every once in a while, I'm telling you right now, the stomach virus is getting tired of your immune system punking it. You get the stomach virus one time, it's like, we're going to make him sick, which is what we do. And your immune system goes, nah, guess again, punk, and kicks his butt and throws it out, you poop it out, blow, right in the toilet, bam. But the stomach virus goes, okay, you got me that time, punk. I'll be back in a few weeks later or a few months later, maybe even a few years later. Some people don't get sick that often. I'm one of those people. I don't get sick that often. And it just sits back and goes, I'm getting tired of this guy kicking our butt. All we ever do is make him go to the bathroom a little bit more than he wanted to. He doesn't even notice the difference. Oh, this sucks. All right. We got to get him. This time, I want to mess up his whole day, right? He's going to start his podcast again because it's his new season, but I got news for you. My plan is to mess it up so we can't do this episode. I want to make him be a day late. Maybe a week late. Maybe 2 weeks late. Let's get him. And then the stomach virus somehow gets into you. And it's sitting there and your immune system goes, no, you don't. And then the stomach virus goes, I've been taking MMA, punk. And then your immune system's like, oh crap. And all of a sudden, oh, your stomach's hurting. You got to go to the bathroom. Oh no. And then you got to go to the bathroom and nothing comes out. Oh. And then something too much comes out. Oh no, right? Your immune system's going, we're going to win. We're going to win this, but good. This is not going to, we just pimp slapped it last time. This time we got to really get in there. Oh, we got reinforcements. We got to get in there and take care of this business. And while your immune system and the virus are getting it on, fighting like two gangs in an alley, the whole time you feel like crap. You're dehydrated. Oh. And if you've ever been severely dehydrated, it's an awful feeling. Your mouth dry, your hands get cold, your skin loses some of its elasticity, your face gets a little bit gray, and your energy bar is low. It's like when you play a video game. If you've ever played video games, where you're one of those Mortal Kombat type games, a game where you're fighting, where whenever your opponent strikes your character, the energy bar goes down a little bit, right? So you can battle it out. But then the opponent will have some kind of special weapon that it pulls out and it hits you with it and it just sucks your energy bar really, really low. And you got to figure out a way to hit that thing more times, because if it hits you one more time, that's it. Well, in this particular occasion, that's it would mean me having to go into the hospital and having them pump fluids in me and flush me out. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm telling you right now, the whole time while this battle was going on in my guts and I was going to the bathroom and dealing with that crap, literally that crap, right? And my mouth was getting dry. I'd hope this doesn't, I mean, it's going to happen to you. I hope you get through it like I'm getting through it right now, hopefully, right? But in the worst of it, when you got your hand on the phone thinking you may have to call somebody, there's a little bit of comfort there insofar as you're going, I feel really bad right now. This sucks. This absolutely stinks. Oh. And then all of a sudden, the stomach pain kind of goes away. Yeah. And your energy bar goes back up. Not all the way back up. It only goes up to about 40% because it was down to like 10, but now it's up to 40%. Right? You stand up, it still feels like you're carrying a big weight vest on. But you okay. And then you remember, oh no, snowstorm. That's okay. Oh, I got a little bit of money on me right now. And I know just like every other snowstorm, those little knucklehead kids, and by the way, when I say kids, I don't mean like little kids, but I'm talking about like 16 years old and 17 years old. Mr. Thomas, can we mow your lawn? Can we shovel your thing, Mr. Thomas? And they always ask, and under normal circumstance, I'm very polite, but I like to do it myself. It's, I'm an older guy, but I like to get the workout in a little bit. But this time my energy bar, is now back down to 35%. And I go to the front door, drag myself up the steps, literally drag myself up the steps. Now it's down to 30%. Drag myself up to the steps. I move the curtain over in the window. I look out. Not one daggone kid is outside. Not one. Oh. I even had the money in my left hand. Where are the punk kids? Come on, kids. Every other time you want to help Mr. Thomas, I know what I'll do. I'll keep the money in my pocket. I'll drag myself down the steps. I'll begin shoveling myself. They'll see me out there, and what they always do, don't worry about it, Mr. Thomas. If you give us $20, we'll do it for you. And I had the 20 in my damn pocket. I finished shoveling off the porch, which at my energy bar level was the equivalent of pushing a car. That's what it felt like. I shoveled off the steps. I shoveled off the front walkway. I don't have a long walkway, and I'm going out to the street between my car and the sidewalk. I'm trying to shovel that. And now it feels like I'm juggling cars at this point. I start cleaning off the car, and now it feels like I'm juggling SUVs. That's how tired I am, but I don't want to get sued if some schmuck walks down the street and slips and falls and cracks his punk head on the sidewalk. Walk around the back of the daggone house. I got to shovel that. And this is one of the weird things. In the front of the house, even though I was so tired and sick that it felt like a really, really hard workout just doing a little bit of shoveling because the snow was pretty cool. It was pretty used that push away snow. I go around the back of the house. The back of the house, there's sun coming down, which means it's melted a little bit. Just enough to turn into ice. And my shovel is plastic. Which means it takes 18 times longer to shovel the crap up. Oh. Shovel felt like it was 900 pounds. Right? And I'm looking at the other old guys out there shoveling, and they're like, where the hell are the damn kids at? I got $20 in my pocket. What about you? I got $20 in my pocket. Where the damn kids at? They supposed to be out here asking me to shovel. What about you, man? Yeah, man, you dumbass kids supposed to be out here trying to shovel the snow. I mean, I know ain't none of us that old, but dang, man, what about, Anthony, you look sick, man. What the hell you doing out here? I just didn't want to get sued. I understand that. I would help you shovel, but I'm as big a mess as you are, and hell no. And because they knew that I was sick, they didn't want to stop shoveling before I did, because it's a part of them going, dude, if he's sick and I stop shoveling before him, I'm going to look like a punk. So they all, every time I'd stop shoveling, I was just stopping to take a break because like my energy bar was going down to like 15%, and I'd stop for a second, lean up against the gate. My energy bar would go back up to 20, 25%. And they're looking at me waiting for an excuse to leave. If sick boy over there stops shoveling, then I can wait like 4 minutes and I can stop shoveling because hell with this. And I actually completed the shoveling. And they looked at me angry like, damn it, you bastard. I go back in the house to sit back down in the chair, and my stomach feels like it feels like Bruce Lee came back from the dead for the sole purpose of kicking me in the stomach. But after a while, you stop doing that macho crap, right? You stop trying to be macho. I can take it. I can take it. And I said, you know what, man? I don't need to take this. I'm calling a doctor. To heck with this crap. And if you think about it, when you feel really, really bad, you in the back of your mind, you're thinking, you know, all I got to do is call the doctor. My doctor's a lady. She's a great doctor. Know what she's going to do? She's going to prescribe some crap for me, and that'll be it. She's going to go, well, hey, it's Anthony. You know what I told you? Oh, you have the stomach thing? Okay, you know what you need to do? I'm going to prescribe some floopty-floop, some floopty-goop, scoop, and skaboopty-goop. You're going to take that, and not only will it cure you, not only will it make your stomach virus go away, you're going to go from your current height of 6 to 8 inches, you're going to be 6'4" and 27 years old when you finish taking these medicines. Okay, I have a feeling she wouldn't go that far. Don't judge me. Shut up. Back to me. So I'm calling up and I'm waiting for her to call me back. Right? I look at the thing. This is going to be great. That's my doctor. She's the best. And she comes on the phone. Hey, it's Anthony. What's going on? Well, my practitioner told me that you wanted to talk to me about the thing there and the stomach flu and all of that crap and all of that stuff there. And I'm like, yes, I do, doc. Yes, I do. And I would like, let me describe to you exactly what's happening to me. I feel like this and this has happened and this, that, the other, that, and this. And I was shoveling it there. And the other old guys, the other middle-aged guys were looking at me because I was sick and I still wanted to, and the thing of that flip, boop, flop, flop. And then earlier on in the day, I had my hand on the phone because I didn't know I was going to be calling an ambulance. She goes, oh, okay. Well, from what you're telling me, I would concur. You do in fact have the stomach flu. You know, it's a very, very common thing. And I know you don't get sick that often, so it's kind of weird for you. I mean, you know, but I have bad news for you. Oh, the pharmacy's closed, so I'm not going to get the floop-de-floop, the whoop-de-whoop, the floop-floop-floop, and the floop-de-floop for another day. That's going to be horrible to wait an extra day feeling like this. But, you know, I guess there's nothing I can do. I guess I just have to wait. Because when you got the doctor on the phone, you ever have gone to the emergency room when you were sick, or maybe you broke a bone, or you were really feeling bad, and you kind of felt a little bit better because you were actually in the emergency room because you're going, well, I'm pretty sure they're not going to let me die on the floor here. So even though I feel horrible, I feel better because I'm around people who know how to deal with this crap. Well, it was kind of like that on the phone with my doctor. I feel like freaking crap right now. I feel horrible. My mouth is so dry. There's tumbleweeds rolling across my tongue, and holding the phone up is making me tired. But I'm on the phone with my doctor, who's been my doctor for years, and she knows me, so she's going to fix it. Ha ha! Back to our conversation. Hey, okay, doc, what do you need me to do? Well, no, I really don't have anything to prescribe for you. Oh, if you don't have anything to prescribe, I'm sure you can give me some course of action that will, you know, make sure that everything's cool. Well, unfortunately, there's really no medicines that we can prescribe for you to make this go away. Huh? Yeah, I mean, with these stomach viruses, there's really nothing we could give you. You know, we could give you some things, but they really wouldn't do anything for you. They wouldn't help you at all. It would just be a waste of time. You know, basically the only thing I can tell you is, you know, drink lots of fluids, eat some toast, eat some bananas, you know, for your electrolytes, you know, things of that nature. Just make sure you drink a lot of fluid. You're going to need some rest. And I said, well, okay, so the toast and the rest and the fluids and the bananas and all that kind of crap. Okay, I get that. But so obviously this is going to shorten this thing. So I mean, it's only been like a couple of days, and I felt bad yesterday, but I felt horrible today. But I'm sure obviously if I do this, obviously this will put an end to it pretty quickly. It's not going to last much longer, right? Oh well, these stomach viruses, depending on the severity of them, don't worry, you're going to be fine. But they could last as long as, you know, 10 days, and in the worst case, a couple of weeks. Couple of weeks? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you're probably going to be, you know, probably closer to the 10-day variety. I'm on day 2. Yeah, it's going to be a rough week for you. And folks, that is why I'm recording this podcast. I normally would have recorded 10 hours earlier. Why I'm recording this podcast now at 6:30 in the evening. Oh. So please don't be mad at me. I told you it was going to come out today, and hopefully by Friday's podcast, I'll be at least some semblance of back to normal, even though according to the doctor, it could be quite a while until then. But I just wanted to explain what was going on and why this is a little later than it normally would have been. Your homie from another mother, that would be me, feels like hot garbage right now. But I like talking to you too much not to record this podcast, my friends. So, I'm going to end this thing early, drink some fluid, eat some toast, eat some bananas, and suffer for the next week. I don't even know why I'm laughing with them. I really feel like garbage. So I will see you on Friday with another new episode. Hopefully I'll be feeling better by then. Hey, do me a favor, my friends. If you like this podcast, and of course you do, you love it, make sure you tell a friend about it. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Tell friends about it. Rate and review this podcast. And if you like this podcast, please know that I have another podcast called S. Anthony Says, which I do on Mondays. And this podcast is on Wednesdays and Fridays. Love to see you for all three, my friends. But if you're a one episode type person, if you like to lock in on a particular episode, I don't love you any less. No problem. But please do tell other people about the podcast. I would appreciate it. Much love to you, and I will see you Friday. All right, everybody. Thank you again for coming back to the start of the new season. Your sick friend, aka me, will be back Friday. Much love to you. Thank you for checking back in on me, and I'll see you then. Much love to you.